For this project, you're going to need some fillable globes. The 80mm is ideal for this project. Some clear craft glue, some white glitter, or this brand of snowflake you can find at Hobby Lobby, Joann's, or Michael's. Some assorted ribbons. I like this diamond wrap ribbon that I found at the dollar store in particular, but you can use any type of ribbon. Some palm trees that you can order online, and miniature snowman hats, which I will link in the description. It also helped to have an extra empty egg carton tray to help hold things in place while you're creating this ornament. So the first thing I'm going to do is put a small puddle of clear glue on one side of my fillable ornament. I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. Next, I'm going to sprinkle a small, maybe a teaspoon of my either glitter or crystallized snow, whichever you're using, before I'm going to slide my coconut tree into place. Now I'm going to have to be very careful to make sure that my coconut tree stands perpendicular and upright inside of my fillable ornament. So I'm sprinkling a little bit more glitter over the base, but more will flow over to it when I put the other side on. And of course, I have to put Mr. Frosty's hat inside, because how else are we going to know that he was here? Now it's time to add some glitter or fake snow to the other side of the ornament. And now I'm going to carefully put them together. It's not really that hard, you'll see. Now look, if you make a mistake or you sneeze or something, just start all over again. It's not a big deal. Nobody has to know. All right, now set your ornament down and let it dry. Let your ornaments dry overnight so that they'll be ready for handling when you apply the ribbon. So it's the next day. My ornaments, the bottoms are solid glued. That will kind of keep it together, but to solidify that, I'm going to add a ribbon around the edge. I'm going to do two types. One, if you were fortunate enough to get the glitter ribbon at the dollar store, I'm going to do that one. And if not, then I'm going to use another ribbon. I did a casual measuring to see how much ribbon, or in this case, glitter ribbon, that I would need for the ball and what's for the fillable ornament. But what was great about that is then I kind of knew the other 5 that I was making, how they would fit. Now I ran my glue along the seam of the ornament because I wanted to make sure that it stayed closed, and also I know that's the perfect center of the ornament. Alright, so now I placed my ribbon at the very top near the hanger, and I went around the ornament slowly and set the tape in place. Now, as you can see, I'm going to have to do a little bit of an adjustment, but what I discovered later, because you always figure these things out later, is that a little piece of painter's tape makes this ornament so easy to handle. Now this is the same technique with the ribbon. All right, so sometimes this can be a messy job, so I decided to, along the way, clean up any glue smudges or fingerprints I had on my ornaments ahead of time, because I felt when they dried it would be really hard to separate them from the acrylic ornament. Okay, they're nice and dry now. So I'm going to take off my painter's tape. It's like having a third hand when you're putting together these ornaments. And now it's just time to come up with a beautiful bow and add a ornament hanger. Now I like to add a bow to the top of my ornament, and you can do it over and under, or you can do it bunny ears, it's up to you. But I like to put one on my ornament. Now you can connect it using a spot of glue, or you could use a piece of wire to secure it on top. I'm going to use a wire just because I don't always trust glue. After clipping off about a 3-inch long piece of flexible wire, I ran it through the knot of my bow because, like I said, I kind of like my bow to be secured. I hate taking out my Christmas ornaments and finding pieces of it in the bottom of the box. So I like things to be really secure. So I ran it through the hole at the top of the ornament and just twisted it in place, and I'm going to do the same thing and wrap both sides around the front. And then afterwards I'm going to take a gander and see if I like it. I found that a 20-inch length of ribbon was just about the right size to experiment with your bow and give you plenty of wiggle room if things don't turn out exactly right. Now it's time to add an ornament hanger. The fillable ornaments that I link in the description come with these silver strings. I usually do a fancier ornament hanger, but I'm fresh out because I've been making a lot of ornaments, so I'm going to use the ones that came in the box. My last step is to clip my ribbons so I get that nice effect. I decided to add a bow to the other side so that it was good from either side. And then I put the hanger on, and poor Mr. Snowman, who went on vacation, is all ready to go and hang on your tree. Okay, so that's all there is to making an homage to poor Frosty, who came to Jamaica and melted on the beach. much. So that was the ornament that I used on my Jamaican Me Crazy tree. I hope you like it. Those of you in warm weather or cold weather, I hope you get a chance to make one. Happy holidays.